Hello everyone and welcome to this day's edition of Gamereactor Live. Today I am accompanied by Mess. My name is Philip and we're going to be looking at dungeon crawler games. We got 3 games in the lineup.
Yeah.
We have Torchlight II, then we have The Incredible Adventures of Van Helsing, the beta.
Yeah, also of the second installment of that series. And then we have Path of Exile as well.
All right, excellent. Join us in the chat if you want to come with some comments and everything. We're getting some highs already from Branko. So yeah, I don't know, should we just get into it right away?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
First off, we're going to start with Torchlight II.
And just to be clear, I have not played any of these games, so I'm going to be asking a lot of questions, but hopefully you'll be able to help me out a bit with what's going on.
Yeah, but both of us...
We're both fairly new to it, but
yeah,
I mean, you've had a bit of a try with it. I mean, right now I'm seeing a deer. I don't know if that's...
So we skipped the login, but here we are at the character creation, and we can select different classes. We have the Ember Mage, Berserker, an Engineer, and the Outlander.
All right.
I like the sound of the Outlander.
All right, let's see. Versed in arcane arts and in ancient pacts, Outlanders wield guns and magic with equal skill. So it's kind of like a hybrid class a bit.
Yeah.
With both guns, but that sounds cool, yeah.
And he has a deer.
A deer? Is that like a pet or is it a?
It is actually a pet.
Okay.
We'll get back to that later. That's actually a pretty cool feature with the pet in these games. I think we're gonna go with the name Jimmy.
All right. Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, you have a pet selection screen there. You have some different options as well.
So we can randomize our pet name.
Tiger Lily. Gabe.
Bunny.
Professor.
That's too weird. Owen.
Owen.
Yeah.
Owen the deer.
And then we can, yeah, actually, if we don't want the deer, we can choose numerous animals here.
Oh, there's quite a few actually.
What is it? Oh, a
head crab.
Ah.
Which is, of course, familiar to those who've played Half-Life games.
I guess.
So I guess there's a bit of a...
Let's go with the deer.
Yeah, let's just go with this. It looks good.
Friendly deer.
Difficulty?
So I've spent 1 hour in Torchlight 2, so I'm gonna go with casual.
Okay. And there is also a hardcore mode, I can tell.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's gonna be, if that would be like kind of in Diablo where it's permadeath and so on. Probably is something like that.
Pretty sure it is. So we can choose different settings. Single player, that's what we're gonna go with, but you can also play on the internet with your friends or
LAN,
local,
which is pretty old school, but still a lot of people actually do use that for LAN parties and so on. So that's a cool feature that's still in there.
Well, I think old school is actually a word that describes this series pretty good, because I don't think there's some incredible inventions in the game, but I mean everything just seems to work very well, and no big surprises, but just very well polished, I'd say.
Yeah.
So here we are, in a small town called Echo Pass, and I mean, if you've played any dungeon crawler, this looks pretty familiar.
Yeah,
I'd
really,
say.
yeah.
So I'm pretty sure this guy has a quest for us. So let's talk to him.
As far as I can go. You should carry on to the Asterian Enclave, but you're on your own. Warn them that the alchemist destroyed Torchlight and is headed their way. He may be there already.
So we get a quest here. We need to warn somebody, and here we see the different rewards for completing the quest. And
all in all, it seems pretty familiar for this genre, and even like in other RPGs, it's
so
get your XP, your money, and an item of some kind of your choice, own choice.
I'm not. Oh yeah, we probably want to go for the gun, I guess.
Yeah, but again, we're too low level right now, so it'll probably be when we come back, we should hopefully be the right level for the items.
Yeah.
That's usually how it works.
So we have to reach this place and seek out a guy.
Okay, and we can tell on the mini-map we've got a little star blinking showing us.
So we got a guide already, yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
Which is nice.
So let's just take a look at what we got here in the UI. Here's what looks like a normal attack.
So there's a gun attack.
So he's dual wielding guns. That's pretty cool. And on the right click, we have a glaive throw. Let's see how that looks. Okay, it looks pretty powerful.
It does use some mana, I guess. We have the blue orb down there.
Oh yeah, that's mana regenning now.
Yeah.
And obviously our health
Down there.
health potion and mana potion. And what is this? It's a waypoint scroll.
Okay, so basically, for those who've played Diablo, it's a town portal scroll.
Yeah.
Pretty much. It's teleporting you back to last waypoint or to the town.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Actually, Torchlight is developed by a company called Runic Games, and some of the co-founders of Blizzard North, the company or like a branch of Blizzard that created Diablo, they actually split and created this new company called Runic Games, and they created Torchlight and Torchlight II so far.
Right.
So therefore, it's also quite familiar to the Diablo look.
Yeah. We're being asked in the chat whether or not this game is offline, and we're playing offline right now, but it does have multiplayer options as well.
Mhm. Yeah. Oh, so here are some enemies.
Yeah. I don't know if we can close down our inventory so we can get the
that's
full
probably
view.
a good idea.
There we go. We get
Yeah.
a nice. So we found a light hood right there. And did he equip it already, or?
Oh yeah, I think so.
I think yeah. Some games like this actually do enable auto equipping. When you have an empty slot and you pick up an item, it'll put it on right away, so you don't have to worry too much about it in the beginning.
Yeah. So, but like you can see, we have all these empty slots with
So
the familiar equipment.
We're pretty much naked, except it doesn't look naked.
Yeah. Some handy health
Lots
potions.
of potions.
So the visual style of the game is very like cartoon or something like that.
I would say kind of Warcraft
Yeah.
in many ways.
Yeah.
Which is definitely a visual style that works. I mean, look at World of Warcraft again. They have done graphical updates, but the visual style is very much one that works for. It kind of, how do you put it? It doesn't get old the same way as some of the kind of realistic graphics.
Mm. Yeah, exactly. So this is pretty straightforward, I'd say.
Oh, you got a chest up there, nice.
Oh.
And are these maps randomly generated, like we know from Diablo?
I can't really tell for sure, but
It might be too early on in the game to tell, because if you've only spent an hour as well, because I do know also in Diablo there are some areas that are pre-rendered, or how do you say, generated, and then as you move on, they start randomly generating.
yeah,
Because that's definitely what gives these games a lot of replayability.
yeah.
Yeah, Branko says they're like a cute version of Diablo visually.
Yeah, exactly.
I guess, yeah, it is a bit more, it's not as dark, it's not as gloomy as
No.
Diablo has been.
And even though these guys are trying to kill you, they actually look pretty nice
Yeah,
and friendly.
really cuddly
Yeah.
creatures.
Just gonna head for the star on the map.
I'm getting the question whether or not it's possible to have a snail as a pet. I don't know, we didn't check the full pet list out. So it is possible, but maybe a quick Google can help you as a viewer to figure that out.
You a new recruit?
For the time being, the game can only be played on Windows. The first edition of Torchlight was also available on Macintosh, but apparently there's been a delay in the Mac edition for Torchlight II for some reason.
Okay. You just got a golden key there, which was purple, so I guess,
Oh.
I don't know if it goes in another category in the inventory.
Oh, maybe it does.
Oh, that's Sortix asking. Well, Sortix, I just heard you ask if you can have a snail as a pet.
Yeah?
We don't know, but we're going to give you this one. That's Turbo!
So you want snails, you
it
get
doesn't
snails.
get more snaily than this.
Congratulations.
Yeah, so congrats, there's a snail on its way.
You definitely earned it, Sortex.
So careful what you ask about, because you might just get free stuff.
Yeah. So here's a guy that wants some help. Oh, actually, we saved his life. Okay, so we can already choose a reward.
Oh, cool.
So
let's see.
So this is a looks like a chest armor. Oh, shoulder armor it says. Okay.
Yeah. What kind of stats are we looking at in this game? Because I'm seeing health bonus and physical damage. And is it kind of basic, or do we have like a whole agility, stamina, and do we have to focus on? I don't know if there's a screen for that.
There is. Let's see.
A character panel now?
Okay.
Okay, yeah, you have strength, dexterity, focus, and vitality.
Yeah.
And usually with these games, there's one of them that's your main go-to.
I'll say dexterity is probably what we're looking at for
Probably.
this character.
Yeah, exactly, with the gun slinging and so on.
So by getting more dexterity, we increase our critical strike and dodge chance, and dexterity also increases fumble recovery.
Okay, so that's a feature, fumbling.
Yeah. So if we add some points here, yeah, we can see the critical chance
Yeah.
going up, fumble recovery as well. Okay.
It's just, yeah.
Maybe just single point vitality. that's
Yeah, it's
probably
always nice to have a bit of extra armor here.
increases armor and health.
Yeah, more HP as well is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And then is there somewhere we need to confirm this, or do we just go out?
I think we just close the panel.
All right, cool.
And on the right-hand side of the screen,
Oh yeah,
we
we
have
have
your
some skills there. So there's a skill tree going on here.
Yeah, different kind of skills. So we have the warfare skills.
Which looks like more like the pistol and the bow and arrow kind of ranged combat.
So this is one of the skills we can choose now.
Yeah.
Rapid fire.
So it has some knockback,
Yeah.
reduces armor.
Sounds
12
good.
mana cost per. Yeah, it looks like a pretty good one. Otherwise, there's long range mastery, which is a passive, I guess, with always enabled. So it increases your range with bow, crossbow, pistols, and wand.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in the whole category down there along with other passive
Oh yeah,
skills.
it says passive there.
Yeah.
So it gives damage and range, so that's pretty handy, I guess. No matter what kind of ranged weapon you're using.
Yeah, exactly. But let's go for the rapid fire. Kind of check out a more active skill, maybe.
Yeah, but just a second.
Oh yeah, actually, we do
so-
have other categories too. So these are the more magical, like the glaive thrower we already got. We can upgrade that.
Yeah, we can choose to upgrade it or take a new skill, or.
And we have dodge mastery, which is they're never really a lot of fun to look at, but they're definitely useful.
Yeah, I guess if you're playing hardcore, that's probably.
Yeah, you want to be able to dodge some of those attacks. What's
Yeah.
the final category up there?
Let's see, sigil skills.
Okay, so sigils are also a feature of the game, I guess.
Yeah, I'm not sure how it works, but
It's basically another kind of magic, it seems.
yeah, maybe it gives you a small buff, maybe.
Yeah.
But I'd say let's try the rapid fire.
Yeah, let's check that out. So, spend our point there.
that's 1 point.
And it looks like there's different tiers at the bottom too, with 1, 2, and 3 going on. Yeah, so tier 1 bonus, 2 and 3. So
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
So the more points you put into the same skill, the more powerful it gets. So you can really
Yeah,
find your favorite.
I'm pretty sure from the small amount of playing I've done already that you can reset your skills. So if we find out that rapid fire is not really our thing, we can change it later on and try some different skills instead.
Yeah.
Just gonna close this and let's see where it goes. Oh, maybe that's too early. We want to put it somewhere we can.
Oh, you can drag and drop it like that. So
Yeah, I think so. Okay. So how does that work?
I don't know if
Oh yeah, okay, so if you press, like I want to have my health potion on number 4 key, I do like this, press number 4 and then the health potion.
Okay, so you can kind of bind it like that.
Yeah, so I want the rapid fire close where I can reach it. So that's the rapid fire.
That looks pretty effective.
And compared to the rapid fire in Diablo 3 for the Demon Hunter, it looks very familiar.
Oh, sneaky.
Whoa. All right. Oh, that's a big chest over there.
Oh yeah, all glowing.
locked.
It's a locked one. Oh, but you unlocked it. I guess yeah, you picked up that key earlier.
Yeah.
So probably.
Couldn't really find the key, but...
I guess it goes into some kind of consumable.
Oh, probably. We probably spent it now, or used it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tip. Socketable item. Okay, so there are also item sockets, like other games, like MMOs and RPGs have had for a while, where you can further increase the effectiveness of a piece of equipment.
Yeah.
By putting in gems or.
Yeah. Let's see. What was it? What is it? Oh yeah, it was this ring. So it has an empty socket.
Okay.
And gives us health and mana, a little bit of fire resistance, it seems. I like how the game plays out very smoothly. Of course, we're playing on a pretty rigged out machine, but it's the graphics are really coming along nicely, and I mean it's reacts very fast and fluently.
I mean, the great thing about this type of game is also usually they can pretty much run on any sort of current machine. I mean, they don't usually have a lot of requirements going on.
No.
I mean, there's definitely also the option to kind of tweak the visuals and stuff to make it run, but I mean, usually it's not that noticeable with this kind of game.
So here we are unlocking a new area.
Cool.
Small town. So we have a question mark blinking.
Yeah, usually indicates a quest handed.
Yeah, so that's probably the guys we should warn.
I like that it kind of zooms in and you get a bit of a close-up of the characters. That's a nice touch.
So, okay, we need either level 4 or more dexterity than we got.
Okay, that's cool that it actually has two different requirements. So you can either choose to go for if you have a lot of dexterity, you can use it before you're the correct level.
But I think it sounds pretty awesome with the knockback and crit chance.
But next to it, there's another gun, because this is a two-handed, whereas that one there's a pistol, so you could probably dual wield the pistol.
Oh yeah, maybe that's even.
But that depends. I mean, what does the other gun have? So I think that the the two-hander might be better because it has knockback on it. This one has crit, but that one has knockback and critical damage.
Yeah.
And then there's a bow, of course, which is also an option, but.
Yeah, I like the guns. Let's take the two-hander.
Yeah, let's do that. Change of it. We already are dual wielding, so we can check out what it looks like with the two-hander.
Yeah. So we got another quest now, and protect the Guardian.
So a new waypoint. Yeah, we can see it there on the.
So we have this guy. Okay, so we can vendor some stuff here. We don't want to use. So we have farmer's shotgun.
Shotgun.
We can actually wear it now. I'm not sure if it's better.
Let's give it a go because it's different.
Yeah, looks pretty big. And then we can sell our old guns.
I mean, right here in the beginning of the game, it's not usually that important because you come by so much stuff, so you have a bit of time to figure out what's your style before you start really getting into.
Yeah. So this is socketable.
Okay, so this is where you can kind of put into your stuff. So I guess you can.
Oh,
there you go. That was easy.
So gives us a little bit of armor.
Yeah.
Electric armor.
That's cool.
And this is the one we just got, so we're gonna save that for later. And this one, oh yeah.
Shoulder piece. Yeah, we need a bit more, but we should probably hold on to it since it's probably a lot better.
It has strength. Probably not our main stat, but maybe it's better than this one. Yeah, a little bit. We're gonna save it as well.
Yeah.
So we're gonna sell those, and so here.
Oh, and you have a shared stash and a stash here, which is also something that games like this use, where you can have one kind of bank for your character and then a shared bank for all your characters on the same user.
Yeah.
So if you find something cool for a sorcerer type and you're not playing that type, you can always save it for later.
Yeah.
Pass it on.
So there's a waypoint portal. Okay, we don't have
We
any.
don't have any waypoints at the moment.
What's your
Here's another
business?
quest. So this this had a green mark. I guess that's because it's optional. but I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah,
sure.
it probably is. Ooh, it's got some nice looking stuff. I mean, that purple is always something for an RPG player. It's like, all right, I must get.
Looks epic.
Yeah, need more
Uh,
epics.
So these are actually
Yes, it's a
part
set
of a
item.
set. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, we wanna.
let's just go ahead and take it. I mean, that's also always a good tip for these kinds of games. Just like grab all the quests you can while you're at it, because you might just come by where you need to be for it. So.
Yeah.
You a new recruit?
It looks pretty cool now with this big gun. Oops.
Oh, that's nice.
It takes a longer time to load, it seems, but
Yeah, that's
it's
usually
very
the-
powerful.
It's either you want to do a lot of damage all at once, or you kind of even it out. And
Yeah.
usually, I'm kind of into doing a lot of damage all at once, rather than dragging a fight out.
Yeah.
But the danger of that is if that first shot doesn't kill them all at once, you can get into trouble. So.
Exactly. Wow, big critical.
It's a nice little way of kind of showing through the environment when you're kind of behind rocks. So you have that little blue skeleton thing going on.
Okay, somebody wants us to help him recover a thing.
Okay.
As sort of a sensor. Apparently.
How about your rapid fire? Does that work with this gun?
Oh yeah, that's
One.
okay. What is this?
Oh.
Oops, a little trap. Oh, is that the rep? Yeah, that's the
Yeah, that
rapid
looks
fire.
pretty.
Looks like it's a short range or medium range
Yeah,
attack.
you're doing well on health potions, that's for sure. I guess what you just had there was kind of like a lock on the chest that you need to defeat some enemies to unlock it. Or
Yeah. Okay. There we go. Oh, identify scroll.
Oh, another thing that's familiar to Diablo players, that sometimes you will find objects that are unidentified. So they have some stats, you don't know what they do until you use a scroll on them. Then you get the full set of stats for the weapon or the item.
Yeah, and those scrolls are placed here on the consumables.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, rapid fire. Oh. Oh, our deer is actually attacking as well.
That's cool. Getting a bit of help.
Oh, that was something unidentified.
Yeah, exactly. What's it?
So-
Unidentified pants. So we don't. Yeah. Or you can just right click it to look like
Yeah, and we're not even.
wearing. So yeah.
Oh yeah, you can just right click.
Okay. So we just got the stats, but they're a bit too high level for us right now.
Mm-hmm.
But some strength and vitality. That's always good. It's better than nothing.
Yeah. Wow. A lot of monsters here. I think skeletons are really a trademark for this genre.
That's still one of those sounds that I'll never forget. Is the sound of skeletons when you kill them in Diablo 2. That kind of bones
Yeah.
kind of falling down. Such a satisfying sound.
It is. Well, this is locked, and we
And
haven't
we're
got
out
a
of
key.
keys,
Oh,
so.
that's a shame.
Do you know what that bar at the bottom is doing? Right down by your hotbar? Outlander charge
Oh.
bar. So it seems like it's a bar that fills up as you kill.
Yeah. Let's see.
Okay, so you're slowly building up combat bonuses as you're getting a kill streak. You can see your attack speed is dropping now. So the more you kill, the faster you start attacking and so on.
Yeah. So you really want to move fast forward.
Yeah,
or,
to just kind of keep your pace going.
there we go.
There's a chest there.
A sword, probably not our thing, but we can sell it. And here's a cool thing with the pet. You can actually send the pet to town and have your pet vendoring.
Oh, that's a nice little
the
feature,
items.
because sometimes it can get really annoying. It's like, I just want to move on, but my inventory is full, so I
Yeah.
have to take a break to go back.
Yeah, exactly. No, we're not gonna use a sword, are we? Yeah, maybe we should just try to see how it...
Yeah, let's give it a go.
Oh, so he's off. Oh, I think we actually got a... Yeah, we can put some more stats here. Our vitality is only 6 at the moment. That's
Yeah, but that's
Pretty
kind of
low.
typical for this kind of class, isn't it? That they do a lot of damage output, but they're kind of what some people call squishy. They
Yeah.
don't take a lot of damage because their job is to kind of keep them at a distance. Actually, if you look on the side there, it looks like there's also settings for your pet. If you look to the right, if you move your mouse, yeah, see there, arcane statistics pet panel.
okay.
Oh no, those are just consumables and so on, inventory things.
But your pet can actually wear three different items: a tag and a collar, another tag.
Okay.
So you can buff your pet with some items,
Okay.
make it do more damage and such. Are we getting any questions?
No, the chat is just kind of talking, doing its thing. But yeah, feel free to ask any questions if you have any. Oh, level up.
Yeah.
Reach level 4. So we can already start putting some stuff in.
Maybe we want some more dexterity to use our
Yeah, exactly. to
new
be-
gun. Yeah, let's just go full dexterity.
Yeah.
And maybe some skills. Maybe buff our rapid fire a little bit.
Yeah, we can do that.
And yeah, maybe have some passive skills. The long range mastery.
Yeah, get some more range on it. It's always good.
Yeah. So, actually on the map you can see.
Oh yeah, that's
The chest
yeah,
that
the
we
chest. So you
couldn't
can come
unlock.
back and
Yeah. Well, as you can see, at this point at least, not very many surprises. I mean, it's...
no, it's pretty straightforward.
So we have the star on the map very close now, guiding us towards the quest. Oh, clear this.
Do we have a scroll to identify it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, we got
We
one.
got 2. So, oh,
Level 8. 2
Wow.
sockets and a lot of poison damage.
okay, that's pretty decent.
Yeah.
Rare pistol. Yeah. Let's save that.
Our leggings were not quite
Or
there yet.
maybe it seems our pet didn't really sell anything.
Okay.
I don't know how that. Oh yeah, we have to
Oh, of course, yeah.
put
Yeah, it needs to-
equipment. Okay, so we don't vend the stuff we actually want to keep. So
I mean, at first to me it seemed kind of weird that you have this kind of animal following you around, helping you and stuff. But when you think about it, Diablo's had that as well. With the mercenaries you can bring in,
Yeah.
so you always have some kind of help to do it when you're playing solo. So it makes perfect sense that you have, in this game, it just happens to be an animal of your own choice.
yeah. So now we put all the crap loot onto our mule or deer.
Yeah.
Send the pet to town.
departed.
See if it works this time.
Branko's apologized for not asking many questions, but no, don't worry about it. If you don't have any questions, that's because we're doing our job right. We're answering them before you asking them. So
Exactly. So here's another quest.
You have received a quest.
Also an optional quest, I'm pretty sure. But let's see another environment here
yeah,
in the
that'd be
crypt.
cool. Yeah, we're getting a question about the leveling system. If it's like Diablo, it seems sort of like the classic Diablo, not the new, which
No.
a lot of people don't like, where it's kind of it puts in the points for you.
Yeah.
This time around, you actually, well, with this game, you do go into each stat and choose exactly what kind of character you want to
Yeah.
make, and the skill tree also looks kind of advanced and very customizable. So yeah, probably a more customizable game than Diablo 3.
Yeah.
But again, that has been Blizzard's kind of thing lately, along with World of Warcraft. They've kind of streamlined the whole RPG where those stats, agility, and so on, they kind of put the points in for you depending on the character class. And then you can kind of focus on the more fun stuff like the actual skills and tricks you can do and pull off.
Yeah.
So it's of course, there are some hardcore RPG players out there that find that too simplistic, but for the broader audience, it's definitely brought in a lot of more new players to the genre.
Yeah.
Now you mentioned that it's out on PC, Mac on its way. Is there any console release of this at all? I don't believe there is there?
No, not that I've heard of.
No, that's too bad, because again, I mean, I really enjoy these kinds of games, but I don't have a PC at the moment. So I would love to see this on my PlayStation 4 or my PS3. Of course, Diablo's coming out on PS4 soon as well, and it's already out on PS3, so I'm looking forward to that, but more choice is always good.
Oh, it seems it's getting a bit tougher here in the
Yeah, it sort of seems like you're getting a bit more of a challenge going there.
And we get a lot of unidentified stuff. Also, because we're fighting so many monsters, our charge
Oh yeah,
bar
your charge is doing really well, so you're
yeah.
kind of like a killing machine now. Branko says he would love to play games like this on his phone. I do believe there are some games in the genre on at least iOS. Some pretty successful ones as well. I don't really remember a specific name at the moment, of course, sitting here, but I mean, a quick Google search can definitely help you out there.
Yeah.
Exactly, Dungeon Hunter is an option, which also I believe was released on, was it PSP or PlayStation Vita? I don't remember, but that was kind of a disappointing port, as I heard it.
Yeah, I think you're right.
And then some of them as well have been very much gotten hurt by the whole free-to-play thing happening, where some of them, they're kind of unplayable without actually putting money into them, which is too bad, because that's not what you want from a free-to-play game.
Yeah, Torchlight II is not free to play. It's in Europe. It's 19 euros.
Okay.
So, but compared to Diablo, it's quite cheap.
Yeah. Yeah, Branko's mentioning Diablo 3 hopefully coming out on handhelds. Well, I don't think it's going to happen as such, except for the fact that you can play, when it comes out on PS4, you can play remote play on your PlayStation Vita.
Yeah.
So Diablo on the go is definitely possible. You just need the hardware for it.
Oh, that's a big guy.
Yeah.
Pocket pistol.
Oh, there's a chest down there too. Careful.
Oh. There we go. Poison amulet. Oh, here's something.
Yeah, that's a kind of hidden.
Okay.
Oh,
cool.
secret room. So that it's got secret rooms as well. That's kind of cool.
That was actually a little surprise here.
I guess this kind of aura that you've got going now is a poison kind of aura going on.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I've been poisoned. Okay, yeah, now
I don't know if it's you that's been poisoned or if it was that ring you just picked up that might be poisoning enemies around you.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, our deer is
Yeah, your deer isn't doing too great. Or maybe it was just a... Yeah, you can tell up in the top left corner it's got kind of a buff debuff thing
yeah.
with a second, so it's poisoned.
Okay.
But it's not like a health drain. It's just more of a damage reduction.
This is wand. Oh yeah, that's probably not for our class.
Well, it depends. I mean, he did look like from the description that he was also proficient in magic. But I mean, I guess down the line you're going to be figuring out, kind of like with Diablo and other MMOs, like you got the one class and then he's got 2 different paths to go with that class. So if you want to be a gunner, then you should probably just focus on that. But
yeah, this one says it needs a lot of focus, or level 9. But
yeah,
so
yeah, and focus must be the
focus. That's magic damage.
yeah, which is kind of at 0 right now.
Yeah.
But yeah. I mean, we've got, if we need to go through all 3 games, we've got about 4 minutes left with this game before we need to switch it up.
Okay.
So, probably not going to be that important unless, of course, you want to take your character with you when you're done here and try and continue.
Yeah, maybe, the Fallen Guardian, yeah. Let's complete this quest and then we're done.
Yeah.
Okay, wow. That's a powerful enemy. I have to kite a little bit here for the first time. Ooh. Well, from our first hand impression, it's I think it's very entertaining, and I'm sure it gets a lot more challenging along the way.
Oh yeah, but these games do tend to kind of start you out nice and slow and get you all confident, and then suddenly they hit you with the difficulty switch.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy there, you can tell as well, he's level 5, and he's got this kind of ornament thing next to his health bar, so he's definitely a boss character.
Oh, that was our quest item he was carrying. Okay, so...
Alright, so it says you can use your waypoint portal scroll to get back quickly.
Oh yeah, that's the...
I can't do that.
That says right click to open portal.
I can't do that.
I don't know, oh, you might be standing in kind of a sketchy spot.
Yeah. Okay, here's
Oh no, there looks like there's a portal going on. Yeah, portal to surface.
okay, yeah. That's because we can hand in the quest at the guy at the entrance of this cave.
Okay, oh, there's another portal scroll there too.
Whoop. A lot of loot already. Okay. But yeah, let's call it a day with Torchlight II.
Yeah. So yeah, any questions about this game? Of course, feel free to answer or ask them now. We'll try our best to answer them. We don't have a lot of expertise with this game, so. But so far, it seemed like a pretty straightforward dungeon crawler game.
Mm-hmm.
Visuals are kind of along the Warcrafty style, cartoony.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, will you be switching up the games, or yeah, sure. All right, we're getting a bit of an off-topic question about who can play guitar here, because there's a guitar in the studio. I don't know. All I can say is it's not me.
It's not me.
No, so...
So, well, let's switch to Path of Exile.
Okay. This is a game that I'd heard about Torchlight. I've heard quite a lot about the Van Helsing game. This game here I have not heard anything about. So this is going to be completely new to me.
Mm-hmm.
Just from the first look at it here, it already looks very much a lot more like Diablo, at least in the way the menus are designed.
Yeah, it's a much darker atmosphere compared to the game we just played.
More realistic as well, I can see. It's not as cartoony.
No. So yeah, a lot of realistic details, and so now we skip the login menu again, but let's create a new character.
Yeah.
First we have to pick a class. Let's look at the different classes.
So you got the witch.
Okay. Sounds like a magic user of some sort.
Yeah. Makes sense.
And we have
Duelist.
the duelist.
So it's a swordsman.
like a melee character.
Yeah.
And
I kind of like the way with the character type selection when they do this. It was the same with the earlier Diablo games when they were standing around a fire.
That's right.
And now they're all down in a dungeon, so they're probably going to want to get out of one in the beginning of the game. So the ranger also makes sense. It's the...
It actually looks like they're on a ship.
Oh, actually, yeah, it does. Yeah, like a...
Prisoners maybe on a ship.
Yeah, a prison ship somehow. Because they are definitely behind bars.
Oh.
So he's the warrior type.
Okay.
He's the...
You think so?
Yeah.
Marauder, yeah. I'm a warrior.
So we're trying to figure out what the viewers want to see us play as, so let's just go through the rest of the classes so the viewers can make a choice. We have the Shadow class.
Oh, very agile.
So it's probably like the more like the stealther, the high damage, low health character.
Yeah.
It was all about staying in the shadows and getting out of trouble when they're in it.
Yeah. The last one.
That's Templar, so that's...
Templar.
Is that maybe the... well, there's no straight, what you would call healer between all of them. Templar might be the closest, I guess.
Yeah.
Because it does sound a bit like Templar, like the Paladins you've seen in other types of games like this and MMOs.
Yeah. Yeah, so he's like a holy warrior, it sounds like from the description.
Yeah.
Okay, so are we getting any...
well, Branko looks kind of a split between Witch and Marauder. We're not really getting any other feedback, so we're going to have to make a choice soon. I guess, well, let's make it between Witch and Marauder then. Let it be up to you then, which one of the two you feel.
well, now we just played a ranged character, so maybe we should go with a
melee character, and plus he hits himself in the head with the hammer, so that's always good.
Yeah.
Oh, Branko actually did just make up his mind, but we made it up first. We were going with the Marauder because, we need some close-up action now. So let's just give him a name, Billy. Billy the Marauder.
Oh.
Okay, so here we're seeing what we weren't seeing in the other game. This is actually kind of like Diablo. It's connected to a server.
Yeah.
So just give him a bunch of numbers, I guess, in the end. So we basically, the name has to be unique across the servers. So
we can't use numbers.
Oh, you can't use numbers?
No, only letters.
Well, let's just call him Gamereactor Live then, I guess. Hopefully there's nobody out there with that name, unless our viewers are very quick. Contacting server. There we go. So it looks like we've washed ashore here, so that little boat ride probably didn't go too well.
No. Not a lot of information, but seems to be a weapon here. Okay, so he's standing up.
Alright, so a club seems like a fitting weapon for this, and he auto-equips as well right away.
Okay.
And there's some sockets as well in it, I can tell.
3 sockets, yeah, I think that's...
and different colored sockets this time, so there's going to be color bonuses too.
Yeah, or certain gems can only go in a certain socket.
Yeah, or sometimes they do where you can put any gem into any socket, but you only get a socket bonus if they match.
Yeah. So let's talk to this guy, the Dying Exile. Oh yeah.
We're getting some suggestions for names and so on. But yeah, we're sorry, there's a bit of a delay here, so what you're seeing has already happened, so sometimes we don't actually have time to react to your comments.
Yeah.
There's no in-game audio, so you may need to restart the game.
Okay.
Okay. Well, our character should be there waiting for us when we do. We just got the info that in-game audio isn't playing for you guys. But I think we might need to reboot the game, like Dor just said, because we had the issue last time I was here as well, and a reboot was the only thing that fixed it.
That's what we're gonna do.
All right.
So, let's see.
take a sec on this rig. It's usually pretty.
Recent. Yeah, Path of Exile.
And play.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, it's always with the technology and live. We got sound? Good.
Okay. So, yeah, we can continue on the character we just created.
Yeah, let's just get right back into it.
There we go.
And there we go.
So, I think just before we quit, we killed the guy
Okay.
because he was turning into something nasty.
Oh.
Or else he just died. I can't really. I'm not really sure.
I'm just going to say already now, you can tell visually there's a lot more details compared to Torchlight. I mean, if you look at the rocks, they look shiny because of the rain and everything. So they're going for a definitely more realistic look.
Yeah, and it's really an unpleasant place to be, seems like.
Yeah, it's definitely darker and the enemies do seem a little tougher. They need a couple of hits, these guys, compared to the other ones we kind of see.
Yeah, my health is already quite low.
Yeah. Yeah, and Branko also says here that it looks more mature and more gritty than the previous one, that's for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
And I mean, that's not to say that the other game isn't a good-looking game and doesn't have a nice visual style. It's just kind of, well, it's up to the player what kind of style is in their taste.
Yeah. But also in this game you can't choose difficulty, so maybe that's why we're getting.
Oh, okay, yeah,
from
of
the
course.
beginning. Oh, it seems like there's a little bit of lag or rubber banding going on. I don't know.
Okay. Well, could that be because of the online play? I don't know.
Nah, I experienced it earlier.
Okay.
So.
Because again, like Diablo was having issues with that as well at launch, Diablo 3, because it had to be connected, that people wanting to play single player were getting disconnects, and which is, for many, a bad turn in the industry that it's happening.
Yeah.
But yeah, like Biohazard says, it does have very much like a Diablo vibe, especially that map you just brought up there. That's like straight out of Diablo, pretty much.
Yeah, it looks like Diablo 2, doesn't it?
Yeah, exactly. It really does.
Oh yeah, I have to use my second health potion already.
Oh wow.
That's something I needed in Torchlight, but it's different.
Yeah, this might be a little less accessible. I don't know if that's the right word for it, but it's just like it's not for the new player to the genre. It's probably more for the Diablo 2 players out there and so on.
Yeah. This is actually free to play.
Okay.
You can download it on Steam. In the game there are some what they call microtransactions, so you can buy stuff.
Okay.
I haven't really looked into that, but the developer says it's not pay to win, so you can complete the game without spending anything.
Yeah, well that's important for sure.
Yeah.
That's for free-to-play game, because that's the way I see it as well. It's completely fine if there's items, like if you want to level up a bit faster for an hour or
Definitely.
things like that, as long as it's not to the point where, well, you can't get past this boss because you don't have the right item and you need the right item by paying, or your item broke and you have to pay to repair it.
Yeah.
There also seems to be, well, I don't know, it might also be because you're more of a melee character, but you're more getting swarmed a bit more. There's more enemies, it seems.
Yeah.
They're getting up close quick.
Yeah. Oh, what was this?
Yeah, you got to level up before,
Oh,
so you have
okay.
one passive skill point
Okay.
available.
Yeah, let's look at that. That's actually very interesting in this game compared to the other one.
Okay.
So
Oh wow, yeah, okay, I
here
see.
we have a a very big grid of skills.
Almost reminds you of the sphere leveling system in Final Fantasy X,
Exactly.
which we streamed not long ago.
Yeah, it does. And so our character starts here with these 3 nodes activated.
Yeah.
But if you choose another character, they could start here or here maybe. Or
So does your class determine where you start, or is it just
Yeah.
random? Is class based?
yeah, it is because
So basically, a thief character, can work towards becoming a marauder if they wanted to, and they spent the time doing it. So
yeah.
okay,
So it takes I don't know how long time it takes, but you have to find a way around to get maybe a healing spell or something you really want with your rogue or your shadow
of
character.
course, yeah.
But
And of course, the more alike the characters are, probably they're closer on this whole map thing. So a healer and a melee character is going to be as far away as possible to make
probably.
it.
But let's look at our options now. So these are activated, so we can choose between this one, melee damage,
Yeah.
and we can choose life and armor. So either damage or survivability.
I don't know. That's up to you. How are you feeling the character? Does he need more life? I mean, you've spent a couple of health potions going on.
Yeah, well, I think he needs both because I'm spending a long time.
Yeah, you also if you
killing.
can one hit him, then
Yeah, so I don't know. Let's try the
more damage.
yeah.
Yeah,
So we press it and
and then
press.
apply points.
There we go.
Yeah, which is nice also when it has that feature, because then you can, if you have more points, you can go all the way, kind of figure out exactly how you can place it,
Yeah.
and more visualize the way you're doing it.
And I'm not sure how you can if you can reset your skills and your attributes, but we have to
It might
find
be a
out.
paid feature.
It could be, yeah, definitely.
Skill respecs. I mean, that's one of the few things I think that's fair enough. I mean, if they do need to make some money as well, the developers. And again, that's always my attitude towards free-to-play games. I mean, I don't mind spending money on them if I had the attitude that this game is so good that I would have spent money on it in the store. Then okay, I would have paid that much for it in the store, so I kind of know where my limit of how much I want to spend on it as well. Unless, of course, I want to continue supporting them if they keep putting out content and so on.
Yeah, actually, they did just release an upgrade 2 weeks ago, I think.
Okay.
What was it called? Can't really remember the name, but yeah, 2 weeks ago they released it and got some new features, more content, and
And how do they work?
stuff
Do you
like
pay for the expansion there, or are they implemented
No,
into the
it's
game just for free?
Yeah, I think you just update it on Steam for free.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
Because again, yeah, some games also use the whole it's free to play, but the expansions, if you want the new character class and so on, you have to pay.
Yeah.
It does seem like you're beating them down a bit more effectively now.
Yeah. Let's look at our inventory. So we haven't really found a lot of stuff, but we have found this heavy
this?
strike. It's a gem or sort of an item we can put in a socket.
Oh, okay.
So we get another kind of an attack here.
Yeah.
Let's put it in our club, our weapon.
Yeah.
And so you can see we just got a new option here.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Heavy
I see it
strike.
down there. Yeah.
So
that's cool. So the gems actually, or the socketable things, actually give you abilities to your weapons and your.
yeah, they might be different because I mean you have also
Yeah, you have
socket in
defensive ones and so on.
yeah. Actually, all items do have sockets.
Yeah. That's good. That's just more customization options.
Yeah. Okay, that was a heavy strike. You can really see how he.
Yeah. And it also had a bit of knockback, I believe, in the description. Yeah, it does seem to stun them for a second, so if you're getting swarmed, it's probably a good...
But it uses mana.
yeah.
So even if you're a marauder, you do have mana. And not a lot of it. Okay.
Branko has just coined the term pay to beast.
But it seems like more information are held back, so to speak, in this game, that we're not really sure what we...
That there's not as much hand-holding, for sure.
Yeah.
You're kind of on your own.
Let's see if we have a quest log or something like that.
Yeah.
At the character panel.
And then you have the 3 orbs that you got: intelligence, strength, and dexterity. Those are the 3 main.
Yeah. Then we have, yeah, you can see your damage per second, and you can view your defensive statistics as well.
Yeah.
So if you're comparing items, maybe this is where you want to look if it's an upgrade or not, switching to another weapon.
Yeah.
World panel. Okay.
Oh, so here we have a whole.
So we can see we're going somewhere with the question mark.
Yeah.
We don't know what we're going towards.
And we're in Act 1 normal, it says, so there is, I guess.
Oh yeah, maybe you can...
Maybe this is just like an intro before you get to kind of choose, was this too hard for you, was this too easy? And
oh, that's okay, kill.
yeah,
kill
he looks strong. It hurts.
My mana is gone.
Oh, okay.
You're out of
He
mana.
just drew out a sword.
Oh, he's
Okay, now
starting
he's
hurt.
hitting pretty hard, actually.
Yeah, you
okay.
should probably heal up a bit there.
Yeah.
And again, the potions aren't instant. They kind of regen quickly, so gotta watch out.
Yeah.
Oh, you got
okay.
him. Ooh, that new club, portal scroll. Again, portals, which are also very much a...
Yeah, they're very alike, these two, in some sense. So yeah, the portal scroll, and we got this armor scrap, improves the quality of an armor. Okay, so
So yeah, you can put it on an armor piece and improve its quality.
effect on lower variety armors. Okay, so I guess that's all right to spend that now. Okay, maybe we can't.
Maybe does it have a color?
Oh, right click. Maybe that will. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So it doesn't count as a socket. It's actually
Okay,
just,
it's like a passive,
yeah,
like
small enchantment.
yeah.
So now the quality is plus 5% on our superior plate vest. That's pretty cool.
We're getting comments as well that the game world looks pretty big to run around, and that is true. It looks quite impressive for a free-to-play game. Also, there's a lot of content, it seems.
Yeah. Okay, here we are. Oh, we just got a small quest.
Enter town
Thing
for
here,
a
okay.
reward. So yeah, basically what you're about to do here, Lionized
Okay.
Watch, you're heading in there now.
Yep.
And
Okay.
you're in. And here we go. We got the classic kind of hub town where you've got the quest givers and a stash, and
Yeah.
like we saw in the other game, there's a notice board which is probably also going to have some quests.
Okay, these are probably other players.
Okay, so we're actually, yeah, we're online right now.
Yeah.
Kind of MMO style.
Yeah, but we didn't see anybody outside the town, so maybe it's only in these common areas that you meet people.
Probably, the idea is probably like it's instanced in the way that you can meet up in town and then you go into your own instance of the world, which you've also seen in the original Guild Wars and so on,
Yeah.
which works because it gives it more freedom to kind of tell a story if they want to and not be annoyed by people doing the chicken dance in their underwear.
Yeah. I actually disabled the chat.
Okay, so there's a whole chat,
But
yeah.
there's actually a global chat and there's a trade chat as well. So we can just leave them on and see, okay, so... Okay.
Okay, so we got some trading going on there.
Okay,
Want
yeah.
to sell 248 DPS.
So if that's too much spam for you and if it's ruining the atmosphere for you, you can turn it off.
You can always switch it off, yeah.
Or if you found something cool you can't use yourself, you can try to sell it, I guess.
But again, anyone familiar with an MMO game at least will be familiar with this kind of chat system and also know how much the chat can kind of
Yeah.
go crazy sometimes with weird discussions and just And sometimes it's fun to be part of as well, because you get into these inside jokes on your server.
Oh,
And
yeah. Yeah, and the celebrities.
Yeah.
The server celebrities.
I'm still paying for mine. I'm
Okay.
Nessa, and I suppose I should thank you for ridding us of Hillock. That
So,
giant felled out there.
She's
Be careful of
thankful
days
we
come.
killed Hillock.
Shadowy savagery is nothing when compared to the ferocity that is rape. Lion-Eyes Watch isn't much, but it's
So,
ours.
and she gives us another
We can use
quest.
you here while you live. But should you wish to
So you can
venture
just skip the
Do just one
quest
thing for me.
text, or you can
Out on the
scroll
coast,
if you want
amongst the
to
wreck.
speed
Okay,
it
yeah.
up.
Must be a ship's medicine.
Yeah, because I know a lot of people who play these games are also just like, give me quests, skip, boom,
Yeah.
go, because you get a quick, just go get this item afterwards. So if you're not really into story and just want to go into gameplay,
Okay, so she's also a merchant, so we can, let's look at this. So, we found a rusted sword. Doesn't sound good, but
is it better? That's the question.
might be.
That's something that is kind of what I kind of miss right now, is that some games have that double tooltip, so you hover over something and it will tell you this is how it is right now, and this is how it is compared to what you have equipped right now. So you can do a quick scan, is it better or worse?
Oh, but if you press the.
Oh, you get it right there, okay.
Yeah, the alternative key,
Yeah.
you can compare it, but
But again, kind of green, red numbers would help quickly to identify is this a better item. I mean, the Driftwood Club looks better.
it does, yeah. So
It has a slower attack per second, but again, the attack is quite a lot. It's more steady up towards the 6 to 8 instead of 4 to 8.
Yeah, and I do have 3 sockets instead of
yeah.
1. So let's keep it and
Maybe it's
Okay,
right click to,
yeah. maybe.
or maybe not. Maybe
Okay, maybe we should choose another option if we want to sell stuff.
Yeah, sell items, there you go.
So this one is actually it has 2 sockets compared to the one we have in our sheet right now.
It
Not
might be
really.
because you're in the menu, it won't.
Yeah. Okay. So out to
Yeah, now it won't.
inventory tip. Okay.
So at that point, it's a bit more kind of clunky in the way that you
Yeah.
have. You can't be in a menu to do this. Some other games do this a bit better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. Okay, now it seems we have equipped the best possible items we have, and we're ready to sell this crap. Okay. So, yeah, this is also.
And she's actually offering you items for him, it seems. Nessa's
Okay.
offer, what's that up there? Scroll fragments.
Interesting.
But I don't know if that's just the basic currency of the game that's possible.
That's maybe actually these scroll of wisdom used to identify an item.
Ah, I see. So you
Isn't
might need to collect 10 fragments to make a scroll or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, you're probably right. Okay. But this is also a bit clunky that you have to select an item and place it here and. Okay, yeah. So for
We-
5 items, 5 items, she gives us 1 scroll of wisdom.
Okay.
I don't know if that's a good deal for us, but yeah,
Wow.
whatever.
We're getting questions about tomorrow's stream, and some people are asking for Infamous Second Son, but I believe we have already streamed Second Son not too long ago, so you can go and find that in the stream replays on the site if you're interested in seeing that. But yeah, as being said here, Dory's saying we'll find something fun.
Okay, I'm just gonna skip the quest. Okay, what was that? Hillock reward. Okay, so because we
okay,
killed
so-
the big guy outside.
So
Town.
select one reward.
Okay.
So now we have one more of these kind of attack.
Dual strike. So that's if we're carrying 2 weapons. Attack, AoE, melee.
One dual wielding deals.
Okay. So yeah, gives you a little different bonus if you're dual wielding, and ground slam. That sounds pretty cool. That's also AoE.
But only works with staves or maces.
What is this? That's a mace.
That's a mace, yeah, one-handed mace.
Okay, so let's go for the.
Yeah, let's
the
try and give
ground
that a
slam.
go. Or wait, hold up.
Up.
Oh,
Okay.
because this looks kind of red. Is it too late? Can you right click it away?
Right click, yeah.
Because we already have something in the red slot and it looks kind of red.
Oh yeah, it does.
So if we want to keep that, maybe we need to go for the green instead, so we can have both red and green.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right.
But actually, hold on. Also, sorry, I just noticed as well. Attacks with both weapons, you're only wielding one weapon. So I don't know. I'll leave it up to you.
Okay, but
If you want, let's try the ground slam then.
Yeah,
Just
let's see what
switch it out,
happens.
see what happens.
okay, quest completed.
I mean,
So yeah, we got this, but yeah.
yes, it won't go in the others.
But can we equip it here maybe? Okay,
Yeah.
so we can actually equip it in, even if it's not a weapon, as long as it's the right color
Yeah.
of the socket, you can place any gem in any items. It seems.
Okay. All right. So that was good. We figured that out. We didn't take that.
So this is on our. So we got 3 different attacks now.
And they're grayed out right now, of course, because we're in a town, so you can't
I
do
wonder,
attacks.
this is the middle.
Yeah, it looks like middle mouse,
button, probably the
which is
scroll. I don't
kind of
know.
old school. That mouse with 3 buttons down there.
But we can also I don't know, maybe. Yeah, we can put it here.
Yeah, you can quick. Yeah, you can
So,
hotkey them back like that.
I'm just gonna go with Q for this skill. Okay, so we got a new quest. Find something. That's the one we already completed.
Mercy mission.
Okay, so we have to go to the title island and find a medicine chest. Bring it back to the merchant. All right.
This land is wounded.
I think the visuals are very impressive for a free
For a
game.
free-to-play title, nice shadow effects and everything. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Seems like we're missing a lot actually when I'm trying to hit the zombies.
Yeah, maybe it's due to level kind of.
Yeah,
like
I
they might
think-
be a slightly higher level.
Yeah. So if we go to the character panel, yeah, we can see.
You're level 2 right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
And these guys, it doesn't show. I mean, they don't have any kind of warning signs. So they're within your range, but
Yeah.
they're probably just tougher than what you met before the town.
Yeah. I was looking for chance to hit accuracy rating. So I don't know. That's probably low. I have no idea.
I guess it's one of those
oh, yeah,
games
chance
where
to hit. Okay, 82. So also pretty decent chance to miss.
But also usually with these games, like if your accuracy rating is 30 and their dodge rating is 40, then it starts doing a whole other kind of maths that isn't shown.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So let's try the new skill. Okay. That's
All right, so it does kind of like a cone in front of you.
Yeah. Oops. Bringing up the map in combat. That's not a good move. Okay. Have to get used to this. Okay. So they're very hard hitting.
Yeah, I
And,
can tell you're kind of being pushed back a bit.
Spend
here.
all my mana and near death all the time, and this is only the second quest. So
It seems that your health potion refills as you kill.
Dominus wanted me.
yeah. So
Down there, you drink from it and it goes down a bit, but every time you kill, it fills up a bit again. So it seems like, but you just leveled up,
yeah.
so we
That's a good
have a
thing.
better chance of beating these guys.
Maybe some more survivability at this point.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, your character is also kind of a tank type character, I guess, so he needs to be a bit more.
So that's it.
That's it. Yeah, you just go ahead. And
Okay, so there's something going on here. So that's actually because I use this heavy strike a lot.
yeah.
So you level up your sockets. So your
Oh, okay.
your
So you can level up a
effects.
single ability.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So I think it's just gonna improve when you. Now it says 66 out of 70.
Yeah. So you're pretty
So-
close to.
Ooh, strong box. Oops.
Oh.
Okay. Okay.
That's what you get for being greedy.
I guess.
You get the zombie horde.
Wow.
How about your AOE attack,
Yeah.
or sorry, the cone attack? Yeah, should probably be.
I don't really know if they take a lot of damage, but okay, yeah, they do. At least some. But this was a bit of a surprise. So they have this circle around them, probably because they were guarding the chest.
Yeah, it kind of indicates that they're stronger enemies, probably.
Yeah.
They might have some.
Now I pull some more guys. Okay. At least it's surprisingly challenging in the first 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Not that
Yeah,
we
it really.
died yet,
Yeah,
but-
it doesn't just kind of let you steamroll everything.
Yeah.
Branko's commenting on the health flask refilling and saying that luckily it's not like the Estus flask in Dark Souls. I will say though, when you get through Dark Souls, the Estus flask does get kind of powerful, and you actually don't use anything but that with no problem. So.
You haven't started playing Van Helsing yet?
Nope.
No?
We
Okay.
got another 10 minutes with this game before we get
I
into
just
that.
wanted to let you guys know that they are delaying the game, actually.
Okay.
So it will be out on the 22nd of May.
Okay.
Instead of the planned release. They're saying it's due to monster invasions, actually in the mail, which I think is
Okay.
kind of funny. But they're saying they need a bit more time to polish the experience, and well,
Okay.
Okay.
I just want to remind the guys watching that it's a preview copy we are playing.
Of course, we'll make sure to mention it as well when we get to it, so
So,
there's
yeah.
no confusion.
Happy loot hunting.
Thank you.
Okay. So we're trying to open this chest. Okay, it's because it's locked.
It's
and
locked,
we
but-
haven't got a key.
Okay. +5 chest level.
But still, we got ambushed by 15 trash mobs.
Yeah. Oh, you got the level up though on your attack. Says out on the right.
Oops.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, we just had to kill the last one.
Okay, he was just hiding from us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was hiding in the sand. Okay, so click to level this heavy strike gem. And the other ground slam is also almost leveled up.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Cone helmet.
Got a lot of gear for clearing
Started
this.
there. And again, we're seeing a very Diablo-esque kind of inventory system where you actually have to make sure the shape of how you organize your stuff also kind of counts.
I think I have to prioritize a little bit because we have so much, seems like common loot that
Yeah.
we can get rid of.
Yeah, so go for some of those. I mean, it's unidentified.
Okay, so right click the scroll and there we go.
More mana and lightning resist, so it looks more like a Templar thing.
Yeah, and even though we improved this vest a little bit, this one has still more armor on it, so...
Okay, well then.
Oh, 7 energy shield. That's interesting. Oh yeah, okay, so here we got the...
Oh yeah, there's
little
like a
animation.
blue kind of glow, yeah.
So we have 7 points, or 7 points of shield. So they probably have to penetrate that before we're gonna lose any life. Cone helmet. Okay.
Requires level 7, but it,
Okay. Yeah. So that's much better than this one.
chain gloves, I don't know what we're wearing.
Do we have any? We're wearing gloves already, but okay,
And,
requires those,
and they give further shielding as well, energy shield.
Oh yeah. It's just gonna get rid of some of this stuff. But yeah, soon we have to switch game and try some Van Helsing.
Yeah, exactly.
But
We've got about 5 minutes to go with this game.
okay, let's identify this one as well. Oh, this is quite nice.
Yeah. We're just below the level requirement.
Yeah. So let's see if we can level up the, what was that, the ground slam gem.
Yeah. Probably just need a couple of goes with it.
Yeah, so,
Boom, ka-ching, there we go. It's just a nice little sound it makes.
okay.
Click to level up and it should be done. And there you go, your energy shield just regened as well, so that's a nice little...
Yeah. Okay, yeah, so it just improves a little bit every time it levels.
Yeah, so the more you use the skill, the better it gets.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
now you see you have to use the skill more than 300 times in order to
Yeah,
gain
so
another
it
level.
grows exponentially.
Yeah. Okay. So. Oh yeah, okay. Here it says actually that strong boxes
yeah.
are guarded. So it shouldn't have been a surprise for us.
They do give us little hints.
Yeah.
Got some crucifixion going on here.
Yeah.
We're being asked, which of these games would you play if you could play only one, including Diablo? So it's too early to tell because we haven't actually gotten our hands on Van Helsing properly. You've had a bit of time with it. Do you have a...
I'm probably not gonna go with Van Helsing.
Okay.
But well, it is a tough question. I've definitely played a lot more Diablo than I played the other 3 games. But I really like the feel of Torchlight.
Yeah. I mean, for a long time, Torchlight has also been the only kind of Diablo-type game out there. I mean, with Torchlight 1, it kind of came out of another Diablo game not being released. So they definitely also have a nice pedigree going on with that game.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would probably also say this far as well, Diablo still is the kind of bigger game, more mainstream, more my taste. I mean, I'm not too much of an expert on this genre. So Diablo 3, and also with the new expansion coming out, it's like the perfect pacing for me.
Yeah. Yeah, I really like what they did in the expansion. So
I haven't actually gotten a chance to try it because again, I like to play it on console. So I'm still waiting for that release to come for PS4.
but we did some live streaming the day after it was released.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's good fun. The new features.
Yeah. And I mean, also for PC, it was a huge update. Well, the update that came out slightly before with the whole loot system, which was already implemented in the PlayStation 3 version.
Yeah, that's strange. I mean, that it was not on the same time.
Yeah. But I guess they had to kind of make sure that every player was aware because they were shutting down a whole auction house and a lot of things.
Yeah.
So
that was
give them a fair warning saying if you need to do it now because...
That was definitely a good move to do that.
I mean, it was an interesting experiment. I mean, I did play Diablo 3 on PC when it was released at first before it was confirmed for PlayStation. And I actually did manage to sell a pair of boots for real money.
You did?
I think I actually made about, I think it was 10 euros.
Okay, wow.
It was just when it was released and I thought, I'll just go, there's no harm in trying.
No.
And 5 hours later it was sold.
Wow.
And, then I came back a month later, saw the same item was going for €0.50.
Okay.
So it was because the game was so new and it was part of a set that nobody had really seen it yet, that I guess somebody just went crazy and decided to pay for it.
Yeah.
I didn't make any money off it since, and I mean, I think the most people were making was €0.50 at a time anyway.
Yeah. But still, it just feels better if you find your stuff on your own.
Yeah.
Or, when you're playing with friends.
It's definitely. I mean, it was hurting the game that you almost. It was becoming a non-free free-to-play game. I mean, it had like microtransactions, and it wasn't a free game. So that's what the trouble was. Because again, I mean, Blizzard was taking a small cut at every transaction.
Yeah, every time, yeah.
So it was a good deal for them, but.
Yeah, we probably never know how much they made on the auction house, but
that's probably not something they want to get into.
No.
I think they made a nice amount of money, but they don't want to add insult to injury and say, well, remember that thing that you hated we did? Well, we got rich by doing it. So.
yeah.
But again, it was also an attempt to kind of get rid of the whole gold seller phenomenon that there is that's giving them a lot of trouble. So
Yeah.
if they can kind of control it, then I think that's what they were trying to do as well, besides making extra money.
Yeah.
Saying if you really need the gold, well,
But do you really need the gold now? I mean, of course, some of the crafting in
Yeah.
Reaper of Souls is pretty expensive, but
but still, yeah, I mean, it's part of the gameplay, really. I mean, you can always just go straight to the developer and say, hey, make me a version of the game where I'm godly. Here's an extra bunch of money. I mean, but that's not fun. I mean,
no.
we're about at the time when we need to switch it up.
Yeah.
So you just managed to pull off reach level 4 here.
Yeah.
So maybe that's a good time to
Okay, so let's try the town portal. Okay,
boom.
just managed to escape the raging zombie. Okay, so that's it for Path of Exile.
Okay, so yeah, our takeaway from this is definitely a darker, closer to Diablo style game. Really good looking visuals, free to play.
Yeah.
Sorry, is that just me, or do those little icons in this guy's feet, are those Razer logos? I think they are. I think I've actually heard about this, that I think they might have sponsored the game somehow.
Oh.
So if you have if you buy a mouse or a keyboard, you get a code that you can use in some games where you can pimp your character out.
Okay.
And of course, you're pretty much running around advertising for Razer. So
Yeah.
again,
Okay. Sounds like a
so
good
this
deal
guy
for
has
that
some
company.
Razer hardware, as far as we know.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's move on to Van Helsing.
Yeah.
And again, like Lee just mentioned, this is not the full version of the game. This is a beta.
It's a closed beta, yeah.
Yeah, so this is not the final product.
No.
And the final release has just been pushed a bit. So we're going to see it released on the 22nd of March.
Of May.
Of May, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, otherwise it would be kind of crap. Yeah. No sound? No,
Okay.
so we're just going to do a quick restart again, like the other game, just to get the sound going. So it's The Incredible Adventures of Van Helsing II.
Yeah. It was supposed to be released the 17th of April, so they pushed it a month.
Yeah,
or so.
slightly more than a month, yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, if they say it's for polishing the game and so on, sometimes that is just, it's worth the wait. Because, I mean, it's horrible when a game gets released, Battlefield, before the polish has been done.
Yeah, I'd say I'm glad they don't release this as I've tried it a little bit, and there are a lot of small flaws. But of course, it's this closed beta edition. It might have been released. I mean, a lot of maybe 3 or 4 months ago. We don't really know for sure, but still, you can get an idea of how the gameplay is and how the action is.
Yeah.
But it, okay, here we go.
So we're just getting right into it.
Yeah.
So we're not seeing quite the same visual fidelity as in the other games here. It does seem a bit less.
Whoop. Okay.
Van Helsing, General Harker has deployed the Grand Mortars. They're bombarding you with rift shells. Each shell opens an ink gate, so his soldiers have already gone through your defenses.
And why should we trust you, you enigmatic, faceless man?
Your humble ally is here to help you, as he promised. You must clear this whole area.
Yeah, so we are basically thrown directly into the action.
Yeah.
Annoying is that?
I'm not sure if this is how the game actually starts.
Or this is just for the beta build, maybe. That
Yeah, I think the latter, because we start out on level 30.
Okay.
And in Van Helsing 1, the first game, the level cap was 30, and now they raised it to, okay, I have to take care of some beasts.
Yeah.
Now they raised it to 60 in this second, or this sequel.
Okay.
Okay, let's see if we can find our character. Okay, here it is. Yeah, level
Okay.
30.
And then XP, you're looking at like a bajillion.
Yeah.
Million bajillion.
We should be able to level up at least once.
You think we're going to be able to make, what is it, 40,000 XP points?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Well, let's see. Okay, so this is also a ranged guy, a lot of dexterity.
Yeah, how does it work in this game? Because I mean, do you not play as the character Van Helsing, or
Yeah.
do you create your own custom?
I think maybe we should. It seems like we rushed into it, so
Okay.
just go back. Oh, I'm just quitting to the menu.
Yeah.
Okay, so here it is, hidden here.
Okay, down there. Yeah.
Change character, and
you can create.
Yeah, we can create. So we can't create a normal character from level 1 to 30. We can only play the
As
veteran.
a veteran. Okay. Okay, so there are definitely different characters going on here.
Yeah.
Where the gunslinger is definitely the one that's been mostly promoted in their press material and so on.
Yeah, it's actually these are the same base character. These two,
Okay.
Blade and the gunslinger. They're both the hunter class, and then you have these two. They are the same.
So it's like
class
kind
as
of
well.
the caster.
Yeah, so they're just different builds of the
Okay.
same character. And then you have these two, the two different builds of a third class. So you can play 3 different classes.
And then it has the custom option as well. I don't know if that's available now, but we're not going to get into that. Otherwise, But again, you can probably completely tailor what kind of character you want to make.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was just wondering because again, through the press material, as I've seen from the game, we've only seen the gunslinger character. So I figured, okay, this is Van Helsing, but how do you kind of manage classes with one character? But there are definitely more.
Yeah. He looks pretty interesting, this guy.
Yeah, they definitely have some different looks.
Maybe we should try another guy instead of the gunslinger.
Yeah, we can try that.
Try something different. We haven't played a caster yet, so maybe we should try this.
Yeah, the spellkeeper.
Spellkeeper.
That
Yeah.
sounds like a good idea.
If you have the original game, you can import your old character and play your old character through Van Helsing II.
Okay, that's also a cool feature. Sometimes it's really annoying to kind of let a character you spent hours on building up go.
Yeah. The game is actually called The Incredible Adventures of Van Helsing II, but it's such a long name, so we're just gonna call it Van Helsing II.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna select the spellkeeper, and
There you go. Some.
okay, a lot of different.
And hardcore as
setting.
well as an option
Hardcore.
here.
Fearless. I don't know if I feel this at the moment. Let's just try the casual.
Just to go casual, so we don't actually end up getting stuck.
Yeah, and so you don't laugh at us. Okay, so there we go. So we start off the same place as you just saw, and
Yeah, just a different type of character here.
so briefly we just saw the map of Borgovia. That's the fictional, but quite Eastern European inspired country, and this is the capital called Borgova. So they're also pretty identical, those two names.
So Borgova and Borgovia.
Yeah.
Okay.
So here we are now. We can skip this. You just said this earlier. Okay.
How annoying.
So here we are.
Okay, so we're on.
So we have some different skills, a whole different interface we have to get used to.
Yeah, it does look a bit more, busy down there.
Yeah. So here we have Thunderbolt. Okay, that looks pretty cool. It uses mana. Looks pretty powerful. That's our left click attack. And then we have on our right click firewall.
Can you draw a wall with it or something? It looks like, yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Wow. Yeah, that's pretty cool. It doesn't really use a lot of. Okay, it does.
Yeah, suddenly it just starts.
Okay, so you can actually type things. Electric discharge. Wonder what. Okay, how are we gonna do this?
See, that's the issue with any game where you get thrown in at a high level
Yeah.
Especially in this genre, RPGs and so on, is you have so many abilities that you haven't actually had to try out yet, gotten to try out yet.
Yeah.
So it can be very tricky.
Yeah.
I mean, I've played beta builds of World of Warcraft expansion packs where they just throw you in cap level, here's the new class.
Yeah.
Like, okay. I have 500 different moves here. I'm never going to be able to try them out or know how this character works. So yeah, that's the whole thing with RPGs. You basically want to start at 0 and move your way up so you get used to your character and kind of... But again, for the sake of the beta, I guess they wanted to make sure that people kind of content-wise, they had to put something out, so they might as well put on the later stuff so they can show off more.
Yeah. We just have to figure out how to activate these.
Oh yeah, there's those extra ones.
If I right-click? No. Does it say anything about it?
No, I can't tell it's saying anything. Maybe it's kind of a keyboard shortcut.
Yeah, so this opens, if we left-click it, it opens this tooltip or menu where we can choose different skills. Some of them we already have mapped here on our left and right-click. Ice shards, that's a whole another thing that we haven't tried. Yeah. It would be nice if there was a keyboard key mentioned in the description.
Yeah, it seems a little tricky.
Let's just go ahead and try the action instead. So
I mean, we've got 2 attacks. That's good enough.
Yeah. Okay. So that's.
That looks pretty.
Oh.
It's got some nice kind of numbers coming up, so you can really tell what kind of damage you're doing.
So that's the the firewall. That's pretty.
Yeah, that's also a good one. It's probably going to be good to kind of protect yourself if you get spawned.
So we have this follower or sidekick. Actually, it's a ghost called Katarina.
Yeah.
She was also in the first edition of Van Helsing, the first game. So we have to eliminate all these different infiltrator units. Oops. That's our quest. As you can see, as we find different items, they're just called ridiculous things because they haven't been polished.
There's still code names going on, So I guess that's a focus kind of shield or...
Yeah. So, but still we can see if it's better. It seems...
Yeah, this one has a nice tooltip where you get green and red numbers, so you have a quick, overview. Better cooldown, but less mana HP, protection, and spell power, so...
Probably not...
Nah, it doesn't look quite like it's for us.
No. It looks cool, this character with the globes from his hands, really indicating his magic nature. Okay, maybe a firewall would be better. Oh, he seems very powerful, he's just tearing apart these...
Yeah, he really does look like a good area of effect damage dealer.
Okay, so you have to be a little quick with the firewall maybe. Oh, those were actually supposed to be like elite units or elite mobs.
We're getting Branko in the chat saying, Mess, pick up the PDF53 PDAGWE shield. That looks cool.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's actually a real name.
I think they were just messing around with just these kind of code names things going on.
Oh yeah, that's a long one as well.
Oh yeah, whoa. But I guess if you play the beta long enough, you get to know what each kind of VH stands for, this kind and the number, and
yeah.
Oh. So they seem to be doing their own little...
Okay. Okay. It's not as dark as Path of Exile.
I'd say it's kind of in between. I think it was mentioned in the chat too. It looks like right in between. It's dark, but it's still colorful.
Yeah. Okay, let's try. Okay.
Again, I take it these numbers that we're seeing are kind of placeholder.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know in the first game if they were this big and in this font.
I think it was the same actually.
Really? Okay, well then it might just be their style. Because just some of them come out very big, but it might just be their way of doing it.
Maybe we can turn down the size of the font.
Yeah, maybe. But I mean, for the sake of the stream, it makes it obvious that we're doing nice damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, Branko is also mentioning those abilities do some nice damage. Talk about ownage. And I also expect that it's because that we're kind of playing an already built character. Yeah. So we're seeing this as the developers want us to see it right now, not having too hard of a time.
Okay, we've completed a quest. We can. Okay, so we get a rare artifact.
I'm just a
Okay.
simple ghost, Van Helsing.
Let's see what that
But
is.
you might want to use
It's
your
this one.
occult abilities to jump back to
Well,
the commander.
it's difficult to tell, but I think it's this one. Rare.
Oh, yeah.
Mask. But it's not better than what we got already. Yeah. So the items we got are probably pretty good. Difficult to tell because we don't really have anything to compare with, but at least what we found seems to be not quite as powerful. So,
Yeah.
oh, what was that? That's,
Oh.
okay, maybe I changed the, okay I did. I don't know how, but actually
What is this? Some kind of turret that opened up? Or? Oh no, I don't think. Was that
it's,
you?
no, that was...
Oh yeah, okay,
the
no,
info
yeah,
force.
I see what you're talking about now. Yeah, you're doing this kind of throwing.
Yeah, it's a new spell. I changed it somehow. Maybe.
Okay, you can change them there.
Okay.
So you have some more.
Blizzard. That sounds pretty good. But as you can see, the different spells have different levels.
Yeah, so there's 5 out of 10, 1 out of 10 there.
Yeah. So this is 10 out of 10 though.
Yeah, the firewall, that was also doing some pretty nice damage.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with the firewall and thunderball. That looks very awesome. Oh, so here got some infiltrators. Whoa. Oh yeah, so there's got a quest marker on the minimap. Is this the right way?
Looks like it, yeah.
Maybe
You
no.
can't
I
get
think it's
through
up there.
Oh yeah, I see.
But I like the environment. I like the
Yeah, the atmosphere is really nice.
Yeah.
Oh, has this.
Maybe put a firewall down before they get out. Yeah.
You've got some nice NPCs helping you out there too. So.
Yeah, it's really no problem on this level at least, or this difficulty. So, okay, you can actually zoom in with the scroll wheel and look at this guy. It's pretty cool. He looks like Daniel Day-Lewis's character in Gangs of New York.
Yeah, Gangs of New York.
Impeccable timing, Hunter, as always. I have a message for you. Count Vlados sends his regards, but he had to leave in a hurry to destroy the Force walls.
Okay.
You are in charge.
Last time I checked, vampires couldn't stand daylight.
Oh, he is a modern vampire, defying superstition and spontaneous combustion at the same time.
I wouldn't worry
So,
for him.
got some humor
I haven't
going
seen
on.
daylight for a while in this smoke. Anyway, General Harker is busy preparing his next attack. Are you ready to employ your tactical genius?
Yeah, well,
Let us
But of
employ
course,
tactical genius.
I'm quite tactical, and a genius too. I'll visit the posts and give orders to the men.
okay. So,
So we have some question marks now on the
Oh,
minimap
yeah.
going on there.
So yeah, we have to give orders to different soldiers stationed around in the city. To prepare for the imminent attack. Whoop.
But I mean, so far it looks like it's a pretty decent dungeon crawler game. I mean, there's a bit of discussion going on now in the chat about which game is the most preferred and so on, but I don't think we've actually seen any game that's completely unplayable.
No.
This game, of course, is also too early to tell. It's still in closed beta, but I mean, it's got potential for sure.
Yeah. Deploy the automated turrets. I think that sounds like a good idea.
You must hold this.
That's gonna be their
It's
order
crucial.
for today.
Deploy the automated turrets and drive back the soldiers at any cost.
Right, so... Oops.
We are under attack by those blasted ornithopters, sir. I'm afraid
Deploy the automated turrets and...
Yeah, I'm gonna
So
stick...
there's a bit of choice going on here where you can kind of choose the tactics of the NPCs.
Yeah. When I tried it earlier, I tried different orders, but it doesn't seem like it makes a big difference, but
I'm not sure. Sir,
I think going with the turrets is probably a good idea.
no one will get
We're gonna get flooded.
I swear.
Okay, maybe we can't choose the turrets here.
No, they might have different options.
Oh yeah. Yeah, okay, it's time for a motivational speech then.
Great news, Captain. It's time for a great motivational speech, don't you think?
So, this is actually not the real Van Helsing, it's, well, the legendary demon hunter Van Helsing's son.
Okay.
So, by doing so, they could, well, the developers could twist the story a little bit.
Of course, yeah. Well, that's a clever way of doing it.
Yeah.
Ask for reinforcements and keep your position.
So we have to go back to the commander and get ready for battle. Now we gave orders to the
troops.
Yeah. Oh, is it healing? Okay, that so I
you
can
have like an area heal.
Yeah, it's this one is right click to heal. Don't really know about the other ones.
Is there any multiplayer in this game?
Yeah, yeah. You can play online. I think it's up to 8 players.
Okay, that's not bad.
Did I take the wrong turn again? Okay. A little difficult to see exactly, or maybe it's just me.
Yeah, or maybe this map is just zoomed out a bit and we're sitting a bit far from the...
Yeah. We have a lot of green dots on the
Yeah,
map.
there's a lot of friendly NPCs running around. So.
Yeah. And now it seems we're ready for the assault.
Are the troops ready to move out?
Absolutely. They're all ready.
And you? Are you ready to fight?
Definitely. I'm always ready to fight.
I'm always ready to fight, Commander. I go to the front line and wait there before they attack.
Okay, so here we see a lot of...
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on here now.
Okay. So here we are, getting a lot of attacks. Different kind of enemies.
Yeah, seems like a bit more variety now.
So you have these mechanical thingies, and well, he has an arm instead of or chainsaw instead of
Yeah,
an arm. That's also a thing I like about this this universe in the game, that you see all these grotesque beings.
Yeah.
And also these, you see them.
Yeah, the big giant.
Okay, we leveled up.
Oh, nice.
So just have to clear this, and we can take a look at how leveling up in Helsing II is.
Yeah, we still need to check that part out. I can tell down there in the bottom right it says level up. It has a couple of pluses going on.
Yeah. So level up.
Okay.
Brings up two different menus. So here we can place the base statistics. Choose between body, dexterity, willpower, and luck.
So luck is always a fun kind of stat to put into RPGs, because it really is kind of, yeah. Luck determines how lucky you are.
Yeah. Okay, dexterity. Okay.
Oh, we got a cutscene going on.
You, Hunter, your humble messenger was ripping through the ink, delivering dispatches, witnessing your captain oh so in need of your assistance. Visit them if you can.
You know, Van Helsing, I simply can't understand why you trust this faceless creature.
Prisoner 7 is here to help.
Okay, so we're back in the choosing of this. So I'd say willpower.
Willpower is probably your main stat. You can also tell.
So let's take a little bit of
your spell power and mana points.
But let's have take a little bit of luck as well.
Yeah, let's do that.
So this is the name of the character. Well, the class. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Class. Do you dare to pronounce that?
Thaumaturge?
Yeah.
I think.
And so we can choose between our different different spells. So this one, the firewall, has been maxed out.
Yeah.
And we can choose to. We're not using the energy balls.
No, that was the one with the little two things shooting. It looked kind of weak.
Yeah. But passive skill, I always like passive skills. So this one provides bonus to all elemental damage. And we are using...
Well, we're pretty much that's all we're doing, elemental damage.
But we can also choose to buff our Thunderbolt a little bit, or Blizzard we're not really using.
No, we haven't really gotten into that. It's all the way down at level 1 as well.
But yeah, let's... we have 3 points. 1 point here is actually... Okay, one level is 2 skill points.
Okay.
So
they do kind of grow, like they get more expensive.
Yeah, so we can only choose 1, and this one also costs 2. They all do, I think.
Yeah.
What is this? This is a passive
max
skill.
mana.
It doesn't hurt.
No, extra mana is always good.
But of course we can also choose some other stuff. Now I just spend our skill points. But
well, have you accepted the skill points, or?
Oh, I can probably.
Yeah, you can remove some as well.
Okay. So we can take a look at these, the tricks, what they are. Sluggish time.
Well, so you can go into kind of a slow motion.
Yeah. Painlessness.
That's kind of.
Vulnerability for 5 seconds at this level. On the next level, yeah.
Yeah. So.
Okay, so there are tons of different skills. I'm just gonna choose this because we completed a quest.
Yeah.
Rare.
And you also get, what's the reward up top? Right under where it says reward to the right. Yeah, 2 ability points extra.
Okay. So those 2.
I don't know where they went. Or maybe they were already given to you. That's why we had 3. We had 1 for leveling up and then 2 for. So you didn't have to accept them to get those.
So there are different things, and well, the arcane healing is probably useful at some point. Let's take a look at the auras, what they are.
You have some agreement in the chat that the passive skills are underrated, and that they're also a good thing At least Branko, according to Branko.
Yeah, yeah. I'd probably go with some of the passive skills since we have some.
We have
offensive
a lot
abilities.
of active skills that are doing quite well as they are. Yeah.
Yeah. So let's go with Branko's suggestion.
Yeah.
And take the damage and the mana.
Yeah, that sounds like a good thing. And again, the passive here directly affects our damage output in a way. So.
All right. So what are we gonna do now? Okay, it's difficult to.
Yeah.
Okay, here the commander's report says so we have to return to the.
Yeah, he's down.
Commander. Can we bring up? Yeah. Okay, so that's a map you can bring up as well. As you can see, our follower, the ghost there is also attacking enemies, and you have all the different things your companion can do up here.
Oh yeah. And she's got her own inventory and leveling system.
Yeah. And you can also equip her with different items. Behavior. Okay.
So if you want to be melee, ranged, or defensive, or
so if we switch to ranged, how's that gonna affect the damage? Okay, so this looks like ranged the best, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And this is
you're probably gonna prioritize the ranged
This is
attack.
close combat, and this is from afar. It says. Yeah. Okay. So. Of course, she's more vulnerable to attacks if she goes to close combat.
Yeah.
But she deals more damage that way.
Okay.
So, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, there's a lot of options here for sure. A lot of customization going on.
Let's go melee, so she can.
Yeah, because you're a ranged character, so she can get in their face while you're kind of at the distance.
Yeah. This is the right way, I think.
Yeah, we're coming up on him there.
Okay.
We managed to hold our ground, but only just.
Okay.
Parker is now familiar with our positions. My scouts tell me that the general is preparing a full-scale artillery.
Okay, so we can choose these two.
Send our men back to the second line of defense.
I think I'm gonna go with the second option. From now on, you're in charge here, so we can get things moving.
Exactly. I'm out. Peace.
I'll give the orders for the second line. Do you need anything else?
Okay, yeah, just go ahead.
Call back the soldiers from the first line. I go to the front line and wait there before they attack.
Okay. So more incoming.
Interesting variety.
Yeah.
Just sneaking behind you there.
Okay. You always have to move from stuff like that. Okay,
Yeah.
so those are mortars coming down on you. Yep.
It's funny how video games just train you to know if there's something like that, you move.
Yeah. It's not gonna be a buff or something. It's gonna hurt you.
Yeah. It's like the whole gamer thing as well. If you see a red barrel, you have to shoot and blow it up.
Okay. Actually, we do have time to get out of these. That's good. I guess if you're playing on a higher level or higher difficulty, maybe the timer is different and.
Yeah, maybe. Or I mean, maybe there are more enemies that are so
Yeah.
It's more of kind of like an annoyance that you have to keep moving and can't just focus your damage like you normally would.
Yeah. At least this thunderbolt is instant.
Yeah.
But of course, the firewall you have to draw a line.
Exactly.
Okay, this is on a pretty long range. We can do this. Oh. He seems very powerful, this mage kind of guy. the character we're playing.
Yeah.
And auto pick up potions. That's a nice
Oh, you
thing.
just got 2 more ability points there.
Okay, and yeah, okay. So we repelled the second wave, and here's a little cutscene again.
Messenger found a wounded resistant soldier beyond the perimeter. He tried to warn us that the undead, called Vlados, was under attack and needs your help.
Did he tell where they are?
With his last breath, he did. There is an industrial platform far beyond our lines, where the cargo elevators go down to the rookery. Vlados.
That's quite a voice he has.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah, poor guy who had to speak all that.
yeah, hope they paid him. Okay, sounds like it could ruin a voice. So where are we going? Okay, so we have this indicator on the map, so it's beyond what we have explored.
Okay, yeah,
so
yeah,
far.
we have to kind of move and get rid of some of that fog of war.
Okay, so another quest complete. Rare ring. That's always nice. Well, we haven't even sold anything yet, but let's see. Looking for some obvious upgrades.
Yeah.
Of course.
But again, right here we're not getting any kind of, you know, straight up everything's better kind of thing as it is with these games. Once you start getting up in the levels, you have to start kind of making concessions to get other improvements.
Yeah. So
This one here is pretty good. I mean, slightly less mana and 6 points of HP, which...
yeah. Yeah, it sounds pretty decent. Let's
yeah.
Let's go with that. That's what was that? Was that a, yeah, that's a ring. Okay. I don't know if I swapped the wrong one or the... Nah, I think that's good.
I think you're good.
Okay, so we're gonna look for this Vlados guy. Fight our way there.
Branko mentions that, yeah, he also with that voice, like he can talk like that too, but only for a couple of seconds. I misread it first and thought that he was actually talking about that was his voice.
Okay.
Now I can't see Branko's name without reading every one of his messages in that voice.
That's nice.
All right, well, we're coming close to the end of the stream here. Let me just double check my watch. Yeah, we got a couple of minutes left. So
okay.
I don't know if we have time to play a lot more, if we need to just say our goodbyes as well.
Maybe we have to stop.
Yeah, I think this is where we need to end the stream. But yeah, this was the closed beta of the Incredible Adventures of Van Helsing II.
Yeah.
A nice short. And then otherwise we've seen Torchlight II and...
Path of Exile.
Path of Exile. Okay, so yeah, these are the 3 games we're checking out today. Thanks for watching the stream for sure. My name is Philip Poulsen and this is Mess. And yeah, be sure to check out the site if you want more info on any of these games, and also keep checking in to figure out what we're going to be streaming in the next couple of days and next week. There's also our in-store magazine. You can go and pick that up at different outlets, free. And also, yeah, our website, our iPad magazine. I don't know if I'm missing anything. Otherwise, yeah, visit our site, check everything out there.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else for the viewers?
No. Hope you enjoyed our little dungeon crawler triple action.
Yeah. So yeah, thanks everybody for watching. We'll be back tomorrow, same time.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye.